Hey guys, it's Bree, and today is January 26, 2017, and I'm just going to say the date every time, try to every time tell you the date, that way, just in case I post this video or future videos not the same day. So also have it in the description box, so make sure to go check that out, because there's also lots of facts, and Instagram is in there, my Snapchat, my Musically, I have that in there too if you want to check that out. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing 10 things that annoy me. So everybody knows that you get annoyed by like either the smallest things or just something, and you just get annoyed and it's like, stop it. And I was like, I just have to do this because I have so much things that I get annoyed. I have more than 10. I'm just going to say it right there. I have like, there's not even a number. It's like unlimited because people annoy me so much. I mean, not even just people, it's just things that people do or something. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah, let's go. So the first thing that I have is when people randomly stare at me. Okay, so all last term, Ben and Jordan, if you're watching, yeah, that was just stupid. But anyways, you guys were always staring at me in class. And I was like, bro, stop. And it was annoying and distracting. And like, I'm going upstairs to my next class, and you'd be walking by and staring at me like, bro, what's the point of staring at me? But whatever, that's just like my first one right now. By the way, these are not like my most annoyed things, because I probably have something that's even annoying. It's just not on here. Anyways, so that is my number one, and my number two would be when someone takes my stuff without asking. That is really annoying because I'll be going somewhere, I come back and something missing. I'm like, what did you take this time? I'll be saying that to my brothers, just like, what'd you take this time? And then yeah, so shout out, not really a shout out, but anyone who has that same problem or any of these problems, comment down below about it and tell me if you can relate to any of these. And yeah, so that is my number two, when someone takes my stuff without asking. My number three, disorganization. That is just like, okay, so I'm a very organized person. If you don't know me already, I am really organized. I have like stuff like, I mean, like these, my background, if you didn't notice, it's cool, I know. They're like, it has to be like that. It has to have like the long one, short one, long one, short one. It's just like, I have to be organized. It's like annoying. I see somebody that has, someone has a binder and it's like all, there's like papers everywhere, and I'm like, fix that, please. But, you know, I can't fix someone else's problems if they can't fix it themselves. So anyways, my number four would be when people text back really slow or not fast enough. Like, somebody texts me and like, text, done. And then I'm just like waiting 10 to like, since I sent it to like an hour later, I'm like, bro, are you gonna text? Why'd you text me if you're not gonna text back? I'm like, just text back. It's so annoying. I don't like I'm very impatient. I'm just gonna say that right now. I am very, very, very impatient, and when somebody does that, it just gets on my nerves because I've been waiting there forever, and I'm like, question mark, and still annoying. It's just annoying. That is the worst thing ever. If you're going to talk to me, then talk to me. If you're not going to, then don't, because there's no point. I mean, really, it's annoying. Okay, so number five would be when someone says something that doesn't relate to what you're talking about. Okay, this happens all the time. I'm be talking to my sister Alexis, and she'd be like, peanut butter. I'm like, what does that have to do with what we were talking about? And then she's like, I don't even know. What? Like, really? We'd be talking about, like, school or something, and she would bring something up completely different. We're talking about school, and the next thing you know, she says something about food. I'm like, really? What does that have to do with what we're talking about? We're talking about our classes, and you're talking about food? What? Anyways, that is my number five, so let's go on to number six. My number six would be when people who aren't my family or parents yell at me. That is like, never mind. That is like something that is so annoying. If you don't know, I have anger issues like that, and when somebody does that, oh my gosh, I'm just like, bruh, don't get off my back right now, it's gonna be problems. People do that, people's done that to me so much time so far in my life, it is, I can't even explain it right now. Just like, that happened not that long ago, and that was the let just explode. It was just horrible. Anyways, that is, I'm not gonna get into detail with that because there's really no reason to, and I doubt anybody cares. But if you do, you know, comment below or whatever, and I'll make a video on it if you really want to know. Okay, so my number 7 would be school groups like preps. But I'm not gonna say, if anybody's watching and you think I just called you a prep, I'm not calling you a prep, it's just annoying. Why can't people just like get along? Why can't people go and hang out with whoever they want? You don't have to be in a group. You don't have to be in the preps. You don't have to be in those weird people group. You don't have to be in that nerd group. You don't have to be in that emo group or whatever you guys would call that. You don't have to be in those weird kid look. I think I already said that. I don't even know, but people just make groups up all the time, and it's annoying. Why can't people just go talk to somebody? You can't go to the same table as them. I don't get it, but people need to stop. It's annoying. You shouldn't have to choose between. You shouldn't have to do that. You should have to be friends with anybody you want to be. You don't have to be in that prep group, that weird group, that emo group, that nerd group. You can be in what you cannot. Not saying that there's, not saying. Okay, anyways, you don't have to be in a group. You can spread out and talk to whoever you want. It's annoying. People need to stop. And if you're one of those people, I would advise you to stop. But I mean, it's not my opinion there. But I mean, please, it's not anything that anyone should be dealing with like that. It's actually for me, because I know there is groups, because in my school there technically is, and it is the worst thing ever. You would have that freaking, I'm not even gonna talk about it, but I know if you want me to make a video on it, then comment below, but I'm just not gonna get too in detail with that in my school, because yeah. Anyways, next thing I'm annoyed with, and sorry for all these people who do like this, but personally, for me, I am not that way. Okay, my number 8 is country music. I hate country music. It is annoying. I like pop or rap or freaking like, I'm not gonna say rock music, but I like freaking pop and rap. I mean, I'm not into that country stuff. I don't like that hillbilly, country road, whatever you want to call that. I like big cities. I like noises. I like cars and like highways and stuff. I'm not into like that gravel road. No, those cowboy beats. Ew. No offense. And then like you got, I don't even know, people be blasting, or the teacher puts on country music, like, please change it. But you know, can't change that. But you know, so yeah, that's my number 8. So if you thought I was being a hater, I wasn't. It was just, I just don't, but, you know, I can't do anything about that. Number 8 would be, okay, so you know how I'm wearing this sweatshirt right now. I hate having, like, dust or fur or freaking, I don't know, just, like, stuff that would stick to it, like, I don't even know. Like hair or whatever, fur, hair, dust, I don't know, whatever you would want to call it. It's so annoying. I had to like pick it off, like take it off, get me that lint roller. Yeah, lint. Give me that lint roller, let me get it off. It is so annoying. I get annoyed. If I see one, I'm just like, get it off. It is so annoying because I'll be in class trying to get it off and then put it on the floor, get it off and put it on the floor. Because I'm like, ah! Because I just like, don't, it's really annoying. Anyways, my last but not least, number 10. Okay, so yes, I have a cell phone and everything, but I be texting, or I wouldn't even be doing anything. Someone could say to me, let me see your phone. So I'm like, bro, it's mine. or if the person didn't even pay for it. Like, bruh, you didn't even pay for it. Why are you having a what? It's annoying. That's the one thing I don't like. And I mean, people's phones is just like their own thing for their own. I don't know. It just, if somebody does that, you're just violating their privacy. But I mean, that's not. I don't think that's right. But people just disagree, I guess. Half the time it's parents, and the other time it's like kids getting all up in your business when you try to do something. I don't even know. Happened to my sister from one of her friends. Like, were getting up in her business. What she was doing? I was like, really? Just like, get away. It's not your business. It doesn't even matter. People don't do that to you. Don't reason to do it to them. I'm like, really? Anyways, that is my 1 through 10. I will read them again just in case. Yeah. So my first one was when people randomly stare at me for no reason. My number 2 was when someone takes my stuff without asking. My number 3 would be disorganization. My number 4 would be when people don't text back fast or fast enough. My number 5 would be when people say something that doesn't relate to anything we're talking about. My number 6 will be when people aren't my family or parents and they yell at me. My number 7 is when school groups like preps or something. Schools have those groups, which they need to end. But anyways, my number 8 would be country music. Sorry for all the haters, but you know, I don't, because I don't like country music, but I don't know, I can't fix that. My number 9 would be dust on my clothes or lint or hair or fur or something like that. And then number 10 would be when people gotta be up all in your business. So yeah, that is the end of this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and also make sure to comment if you can relate to any things or if you want me to do a certain video on one of these. Also, comment ideas for videos down below. Like, subscribe, shout me out to other friends or family to like my videos. And thanks for watching, and come again.